we start with the basic equipment, materials needed. First, we are going to need a fabric. You can use a jean material, you can use a chinos material, but here I use a fabric made for chairs, because they are very thick and they are durable. So I prefer that. So we are going to need a fabric. You can see there are so many fabric here. We're going to need lining too. You will need lining. Don't mind all the cuttings. I've done all the cuttings. That is why you are seeing them in pieces. So we are going to need that. Then we are going to need tapings. We are going to need tapings. We're going to need different type of tapings. We're going to need D-ring. You will need D-ring, as you can see here, 6 D-ring. Then you're going to need a press button. This is the press button, as you can see it. Press button. Then you need a zip. You can buy like 2 yards of zip. It will be enough. Then you need, we call these stud. You can see they are very nice. They are very, very nice. The lining and fabric. Then you need your scissors, you need your pen, and you need a measuring tape. Now let's go to the measurements. So firstly, the quantity of D-ring you need is 6 D-ring. You need 6 of these, but if you want to design, you need up to 8 of these. So just buy 1 dozen in stock. To the main body, we are going to measure 14.5 by 32. This is 14.5. You can see by 32. This is folded into 2 by 32. 14.5 by 32. So that is the measurement for the main body first. The next one is the main pocket. You know, the bag has different pockets in them. So you need the main pocket now. As you can see, this is the main pocket. So the main pocket measurement is 14.5 by 7/4. That is 14.5 by 7/4. Then the next thing you need is the flap, the zip flap for the main pocket. You know, it's going to stand this way. So it's 14.5 by 4. This is 14.5 by 4. So this is the main, this is the zip flap. The zip is going to be in between, so it's not going to be showing outside. So that is why you need this zip flap. Now, the next thing that you need now are the pockets that are outside. The extra pockets that are outside. This is how the extra pocket will stand. I already curved this, but I have not curved this. So you measure the measurement for the extra pocket. 2 extra pockets is 11 by 5.5. 11 by 5.5. So you measure two of them, then you curve the tip. So what are you going to use to curve the tip now? You can use anything. You can use any curve, anything that is curvy. You can decide to use something like this to make the curve. You just curve it out. You just make the tip of it, the flap of the pocket, to have a curve. What you're going to do, the next thing you're going to do is the facing for the flap of your pocket. This is the pocket. You know, you're going to add a strap here and a press button here. Since you're going to add a press button that is going to hold it like this, so it is better you have a facing so that it will not be showing on the other side. That is what you want to avoid. You avoid showing on the other side, so it is better you have a. The measurement for the short hand strap now is 29 by 3.5. The front strap and the back strap. So this is the short hand strap, and then the long hand strap is 3.5 by 57. Measurement of your zip. Main thing is place your zip here. You cut it. You know, the zip that they are selling, they are long, very long. You buy up to like 2 or 3 yards. 2 yards is okay. So you measure, you cut it. For the main body now, you also measure this place, the main pocket, you also measure and cut. And then this is for the side pocket. Remember, we're going to use the side pocket. And then this, the lining, the main bag has a lining. And how do you measure the lining? It's just by placing the main body of the bag on the lining. You place the main body of the bag on the lining to cut out the lining. So, and that is what I've done here. For the side pocket that it has, so the measurement for the side pocket is 15 by 11. So what we are doing is to fold it, place our zip. The zip that I cut is not a very long one, 8 inches, because I don't want the mouth to be too wide. So it is just 8 inches. And you are going to need zip teeth. Sorry, what are the materials you are going to need? They are zip teeth. You are going to need zip teeth to fix your zip when you are done sewing them on your fabric. The purse, for the packaging purse that you turn everything inside to zip it down. This is the zip that the packaging purse will be using, and the measurement for the packaging purse is 10 by 8. This is 10 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches. 10 inches by 8 inches. The fold together and you notch at the middle, because you are going to cut this zip. The taping is there. You tape it round after you are done sewing. So you are going to see all these ones when we start sewing now. At the sewing level now, I have to be joining all the pieces together. So the first thing is the pocket, the front pocket. This is how our pocket is going to be. This is how it's going to be. So you are going to tape this. You're going to tape this way. You start from here. It's better you start from here so that you can go round and stop here. So you're going to tape it round this way till you get it. But before that, the entrance of your pocket, you need to tape the tip. So then this is what you're going to do. I'll do it to the two. Any accessories, you trim it off. Trim it off this way. And you do same to the other one. Then now it's time to tape it. So you tape this way down. So this is how it will look like. You do the same to the other one. Then always work with your lighter to knit it, so that there won't be any thread coming down from it. You can see the way it looks like. You are going to, these are the two pockets that you just finished fixing. Then you place them on the main pocket. This is the main pocket that we are applying zip, and we are going to apply the flap. Don't forget. So we are going to place the little mini pocket on them this way. Then what I'm going to do, what I'm sewing now is, you sew this way, you sew this way, you sew this way. I'll repeat myself. You sew this way, down, down, to this point. Don't sew this way. If you sew this way, you are going to close up your pocket. Don't close it here, so that this place will also serve as a pocket, a mini pocket. So now let's go. As you can see, and this is still our pocket part. We join the zip close down here. Then on the other side of it too, the other side of the bag, you also do the same. Don't forget the main aim of this side. The main aim of this side is to cover up the zip. So when you want to open the zip, you flip it over this way and you open the zip. So here, when you join this place, you're going to tape it. Tape this point, you join this point without taping, and will now fix. So you can actually separate your zip to do that. So when you want to place your zip, be careful of the direction your zip is going to. If I place this way, when I flip it over, it will come this way, so it is accurate. So the cloth part is going to the edge of the body. So let's sew, and then we also sew this side and tape it. We also sew this side. So this point that you want to sew and tape, you don't need this side that you want to sew and tape. You don't need to do it the way I showed you in the other one. Just place it this way and you tape it. That is how it's going to stand. What you want to do is to fix your zip teeth on your zip cloth. You can see now I'm done fixing. You can see this is how the flap will be on it, and then we place that on our main body of our bag. And one thing I want us to know is that on the main body, you can see that the main body, we measure it, the front and the back, they are attached together, but we are going to cut it into two. We are going to separate the front and the back because of some things that we're going to be doing here. Like now, I'm placing this one on it. How am I going to make sure this one is very neat? Which means I'm going to hide it inside this one. I'm going to hide it inside this one. Then, imagine I want to place my D-ring at the back. So I want it to be neat. I want everything to come out neat. So I have to cut this one into two. It means I'm going to join it back after cutting, so that I can attach this one to it accurately. So you're not doing any magic, it's still the same thing that you are doing. What you just want to do, what I just want to do here is to join this one to the front first. I want to join this one too. As you can see now, look at it. Is it not beautiful? Is this not beautiful? And don't forget, we still have ID card space here. You can put your ATM, you can put anything here. And we still have our main bag. I actually clip it down with pin because I don't want it to disturb me. By the time we are done, we're going to fix this on it. We're going to fix this on it. But for now, let it still remain. Our D-ring and our strand. So we want to fix our D-ring now to the front, and the measurement for that will be 2 inches apart. Always note 2 inches by 3 inches. 3 inches here, you notch it by 2 inches. These 2 inches, this, don't mind my pen, no. 3 inches. Always use the pen that works. But I can see what I just finished notching. I can see it actually. But you might not see it there, but I can see it. So your D-ring that you are fixing, this is how you fix. Don't forget to burn the edges so that you won't have any alteration. So you place on it, this is the point, this is, so the point, that point that you have marked is the beginning of the D-ring, and this is what you are doing. Don't forget, this is a strap that is going to be bringing this D-ring down, or is going to stand on its own. So this strap, you are not going to sew it, or don't forget, you are not going to sew it. This is how it will stay. What you are sewing now is here. At this point, you sew this point, and you also sew this point to secure the D-ring down. I'll repeat myself. You are sewing this point and this point to secure the D-ring down. You are not going to sew this strap that is flying over, because there is going to be a press button that will be pressing it down here. So let's do this. You have secured this place, you have secured this point, and if you are not using this strap, this is what you want to achieve. You see now, so you just press it down, and if you want to use it, you release it and just press your pin down. The reason why this one is there is you want to double it, so that the press button will fix very well on it. You want to double it, so that is what we are doing now. And then this is how it will look like. So now what we want to do is to just sew these points that you are doubling. You sew this point that you are doubling. We are still going to do the same thing to the back. Don't forget, it has to be at the front and at the back. Then at the bottom also, we do the same thing at the bottom. So and that is what we want to do now. We want to fix, remember this thing that the purse. So this is the purse that we are going to use to pack everything inside. This is how you are going to fix it. The zip, you split it into two. Remember, you do this way. So you fix the first one here to this point. You fix the second one to that point, so that it will oppose. Remember your taping. So you tape as you are fixing. I have placed my zip under, so I'm sewing with my taping. And when you get to this edge, you also continue. So you trim off the excesses. Now that I've gotten to this point that you notch, you take the second zip to continue. So what you are doing now, you are continuing with the second zip. You leave a little space. So you continue. Cut it out. It's better it has a little space for you to fix your zip teeth. That is why I leave that little space there in between. You can see that is why I leave that little space. Edge that you leave, you fix the zip teeth to it. So we are going to secure that part. You can see now. So this part that we fix the zip teeth, after fixing the zip teeth, we are securing that part. We are securing this point by adding a little taping so that it will look neat. Then you sew it. So that is what we are going to do now. So we are ready to place this. We are ready to place it on our fabric. Remember, we are fixing this at the back because of so many things that is in the front. We are not going to put it in the front. We are fixing it at the back of our bag, and that can also be like a fashion there. It's not going to cause anything, it's not going to affect anything, it's just going to make it look fancy. Now is this, you are going to sew. Make sure the zip is coming out, or don't go and sew the zip inside. If you sew the zip inside, that is all. You are not going to be able to zip it out, so don't make that mistake, please. So we are going to sew it this way. The zip is coming in. You can see I've pushed it up. Now the back is done. As you can see, now we have placed it. It's at the back, so it can be like a rest at the back. Let's try this and see how it's going to come out. All of the bag I'm going to put this and not only this one. So you can decide to carry your bag. When you are tired of carrying it, you zip it down instead of dust accumulating on it and all that. You can see the way it's come out. You just think you have a purse in your hand, and do you know that you can still put your phone inside and you still carry it like a purse, and you already know it's a bag. You can still carry it like a purse. So this bag has it's multifunctional. It's multifunctional. So we are done with the back. This is the upper part, this is the lower part. We are done with the back. We are done fixing the back now. So we go back to the front. And before we go back to the front, we need to fix our side zip. We need to fix our side zip. I want to fix the side zip. So this is, remember our lining for the side zip pocket, then our zip. So you are going to place, you can tear your zip open. You can decide to tear it open. I'm going to place your zip. The lining will come from below this way. Come from below this way, then you fix in your zip in between the fabric and the lining. So your zip should fall in between the zip and the lining, so you can leave like ½ inch on the upper part so that you'll be able to join it together. What we're doing now is to sew it. If you know that your hand will not be accurate to leave 1 inch, let me just do it for you. This is where the lining is. This is the zip in between. We are leaving ½ inch. So you pin it down from the ½ inch apart that you are leaving. You pin it down here so that it won't move. So you can decide to pin it down again so that it won't be giving you problem when you are sewing. Then you can also decide to pin this place down too. Although you are going to start your sewing from the zip point. You are going to start your sewing from the zip point. You also end at the zip point. That's it. Which is the back part. This is how it looks like. can see now. So you do this to the other side, which is the back part. And remember, it's this line that is joining them together. So how is the back part? This is the bottom, this is the top. So this is how it will be. So you can actually notch it or mark the point out so that you won't make any mistake. So this point is this point that is going here, so you mark it out. That is where the zip will start from at the bottom, and this point, look at the zip, where the zip stop is the part that the zip will end here. So I've marked that point. Now what I want to do is the same thing I did to the other side with my zip. Now note, the tip of the zip is facing the fabric. The tip of the zip here is facing the fabric, whereas the other side is facing the lining. So you make sure that it's the same thing. The tip of the zip here is the one that will face the fabric, and the other side here will face the lining. Don't make the mistake. Don't make the mistake, please. So you can see where our point, it's where it stops here. So you pin it down. Start from where the zip starts from, not where the lining starts from, where the zip starts. So I'm done stitching. This is how it will look like. When you are done, this is how it will look like. As you can see. So you just fix your zip to it, pew, and then don't forget the inside that will join it this way and join it this way, and fix it down at the bottom. So what we want to do first now is to fix the bottom together. Before I fix the zip tip to that point, I'll fix the bottom together first. So I will also join the pockets together with it. We are done fixing the bottom. You can see this one is for the back. This is the back, this is the front, the side pockets. I know you are loving it already. The side pockets. And this a pocket here. So we want to fix the zip and the lining for the main bag now. Don't forget, this is our body, our zip for this point, the side zip, but we are going to put the main lining inside. It's going to stay inside. It's going to stay inside. We are going to fix it differently, but it is only the upper part that will fix the zip. We fix the zip at the upper part, both the front and the back. So that is what we want to do now. Remember, the way we fix the side pocket zip is the same way we fix the zip here too. So we fix it this way. So let me pin it down for convenience sake. So wow, can see our bag is all almost ready. Almost ready. Remember, we have not yet fixed our strap, and we have not yet sewn our strap to it. So we are still this is what you are doing now. You are flipping over. Remember this. Remember this. You need to fit the zip of our side pocket now. Fixed. Accurate. Let's join this side together too. Let's join this side together. The lining inside, the pocket lining. Over now, you can see this is where we just finished fixing. To fix the zip because by the time you finish sewing, that's all. So please don't let us forget. I was about forgetting now, which is very, very wrong. We are going to stop. So then we continue from the top again. This is where we notch, just a little bit from where we notch. The lining point, we trim it off, then we make a little mark from the, we actually need an opening here to turn out the bag. So we stitch at this point, then we also stitch at this point. So this little opening is what we use to turn out our bag. When you are done with that, you stitch back your lining. That opening, you stitch it back. So you put it down ahead. The long strap and the short strap. So this is how you fold. And you fold this way again. Then you sew the first one, you sew the second one and the third one. Done with the strap, you can see these are the handles and the other one. We are done. So the next thing we want to do now is to fix our press button this way. Fix it to the back also. You fix it here. You fix it to this point. When we are done fixing everything this way, then we attach our stud to each point that we are fixed. We attach our stud to it. So the first thing now is let's fix this press button. When we are done with that, then we know how to attach our, not showing on the other side. If you can try as much as possible for your stitch not to show at the other side, is better. Now that we are done fixing, you can see I actually use a magnetic strap to this place because I detect that the press button will not be that strong for the handle. So what this is the press button that I fixed here, and I fixed a stud on it. So this is how it will come up. If you are not using this side, you just have to lock it up. That is what we want to achieve by that. You can do the other one, but if we want to use it, then you bring it out, then we fix. Normally we fix the normal handle that we fix there, that will make it look like a tote bag. A tote bag. So you fix the same thing at the back. You can see how beautiful it is. How beautiful it is with different compartments. You can see. You can see. I know you love it. Please don't hesitate to like, share on the comment section, and also subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. So this is our tote bag. Our tote bag. Our foldable tote bag. So now if you want to test the backing part, the back part, you detach the small handle away from it. You detach the small handle and you fix this. Watch the way I'm going to fix it. So don't forget to detach it. And this will surely go for this. As you can see, very, very conscious of the way you handle it. It can serve two purposes here. Can actually serve two purposes. You can also use it as your handle to carry bag. So you can use it as a handle to carry your bag this way. It can serve the purpose, and it can also serve as a bag pack. Remember, there's nothing inside yet. When we put something inside, it will be firmer than this. That's it. Give it a thumbs up and like, comment, share, then subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.